Today we're going to be taking a look at what I believe to be the best Elite controller settings and controller settings for Modern Warfare 2 in 2023 now through the Modern Warfare 2 settings itself. We're going to go ahead and jump on in. So I have an Elite controller 2, or Series 2. These, for the most part, everything will work for the 1 as well. So we'll just go ahead and start with my mapping. I keep everything the exact same as default. The only thing I change is the paddles on the back. I only use the bottom two. I don't use four. I only use the bigger of the two, or bigger of the four. On the left side, I play with A, and on the right side, I play with B. For in Call of Duty, that would be jump is left, and I play on tactical, so right is melee. For my left stick, I have changed these. I like to play on smooth. I've tested them out a little bit, and this seems to be what has worked the best for me. And the left one is just your movement stick. For the right stick is also on smooth. I would recommend trying this out. I like this a lot. Triggers are also changed. They are set to 0 and 1 for the quickest pull of the trigger. I also play with the trigger stops fully engaged on the second level, so there is barely any press. Vibration is all personal preference. I recommend turning it off. That's how I play the best. Color is also up to you. It doesn't matter, whatever you want to use. All right, and so those are layout settings for the controller and button mappings. Let's go ahead and jump into the game and take a look at those settings. So now that we're in the game, we'll go ahead and go to the controller tab, and I'll run through both controller and the advanced tab. Button layout, I have it set on tactical. That's personal preference. If you have one of the paddles on the back of the controller set to B, tactical will allow you to melee with it, like I said earlier. Bumper pings off. I don't have the bumps or bumpers and triggers flipped. My stick layout is default. Controller orientation's up. I have vibration turned off in game as well, but it's turned off on the controller already. I play on 4 and 4 with the ADS sensitivity multiplier on 1. The sensitivity multipliers are all on default. That's 1. Vertical aim access I haven't changed. Everything's default. ADS sight behavior is hold. Everything here should be default. I do have automatic tactical sprint on. I feel like it's a little less hard on the controller itself. Equipment behavior is hold. Mount, everything here should be default. And then we'll go ahead and jump into the advanced tab. Target aim assist, if you want to have that on for sure. Aim assist type, I could play on default. A lot of people said Black Ops, but I was reading that it was nerfed recently, so I like default the most. Third person, if you play that, whatever. Aim response curve type in game, I like to play on dynamic. I feel like smooth on the controller and dynamic in game really work well together. This is default. I think that this is also set to default. I don't have any custom sensitivities set. My input dead zones are changed. I like to play on 0.05 for my left stick and my right stick. This will definitely depend on your controller. If you set it to this and have some stick drift, you will want to just raise that up until you don't have any more. Maxes are all set the same. I have the controllers all the way down. I believe all of these are default. Nothing has changed. Yes, everything here is default. This actually, I have changed some of these. I have automatic airborne mantle turned off. Automatic ground mantle turned off, so I actually have to do something. And then I have invert, slide, and dive behavior set to inverted. This changes how you slide and dive. It's hold to slide and tap to dive, so you can just quickly, like one tap and you'll dive. You can get out of a sticky situation. And then I think everything else here should be set to default. Yes, it is. And then we'll take a look really quick at my graphics tab so you can see I play on 120 FOV affected weapon field of view. I actually usually have this on wide. I don't know why it's on narrow right now. I also I forgot to mention on the controller, I do play with the stick tensions clicked once. So it has a little bit more tension than it would coming out of the box. I recommend trying that out if you're interested. It takes a little bit more force. You can be a little more accurate, but try out these settings. Let me know what you think. If they worked for you, I'd love to hear about it. Thanks for watching.